Every dog that comes into our life is that perfect, special dog. And Holly was no different. Like any scenario we've ever been in, we weren't really looking. We had recently lost Sunny, and were just taking some time to adjust to life without a pet. And, as life would have it, she came into our lives. I discovered that she was abandoned by her family simply because they didn't want her. And to this day, I still don't know why. She was a great dog, a loyal companion, perfectly trained, housebroken. I just don't understand it. But I always looked at it as we were blessed to have her in our lives. She came at a formative time of Jameson's growth, and basically the two of them grew up together. She was always there, always present, and always just grounded and centered. She was my zen. So take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine all those wonderful memories and experiences you share with your pet. And then, in an instant, they're gone. A while back, I posted a video about Holly and about vestibular disease. It's a syndrome, an acute onset, where your dogs go into a state of vertigo. They lose their balance, their head can tilt, their eyes can move in an uncontrolled manner, and they're unable to stand. And it's one of those syndromes we call old dog vestibular disease. We really don't know what's going on and what the cause is. Typically, we treat with anti-nausea meds, and that video occurred in the summer. Those of us that are in the vet world, our pets tend to have the weird and unusual diseases. I consulted a neurologist as well. So she recovered pretty well. Just one of those things that happens. Well, unbeknownst to me, I didn't expect to wake up early January morning at 1 a.m. with my dog seizing in the bed. Holly was not an epileptic, nor did she have any seizures in her entire life. And it was very distressing. So I rushed her to my friends at VSEC, and it was very difficult to get the seizures under control, and I think they had incredible difficulty doing so. But just because of her age and fearing the worst, I asked them to take a chest radiograph. So what I was looking for was actually spread of potential cancer. So lo and behold, her lung field was completely covered with nodules that were due to metastatic spread of cancer. And when you see situations like that, its prognosis is poor. So we said goodbye to Holly shortly thereafter. And I was always wondering how, why, what could I have done? And to reflect back on the vestibular disease episode, so I did full blood work on her, took rads at that point in time. I look for everything because that's what I do. I like to find out what's going on. I think it's best to know, a physical exam only goes so far. The only way to look into the body is to take blood work, take radiographs, do whatever you have to do. And everything was normal at that time. So we're talking July to January. 6 months, which by most standards in veterinary medicine, 6 months is the time frame that we want to see senior pets. So it really hit home to me that we're looking at a time frame of 6 months, 6 human months. And it really hit home to me, and it's something that you've heard me talk about many, many times, about how pets age much more rapidly than we do. That 3 months to us could be a year to them. So if I were to take 6 months, that would be almost 2 years, 2+ years to Holly's life. Can changes occur in that time? Absolutely. So how can I, as a medical practitioner, help my pet parents look for disease processes early. What I think is a better approach is to look at things earlier. The standard senior protocol is to do a physical exam on your pet every 6 months, do a blood panel, do your urinalysis, see what's going on. What if there was a time frame in between that we did things that we looked at eye pressures? Eye pressures are the window to glaucoma, are the window to high blood pressures. What if we measured blood pressures, especially in senior cats? Heart disease could go undetected. What if we did chest radiographs, abdominal radiographs, looking for changes in the heart, the lung fields, looking for changes in the liver, pancreas, kidney, bladder, looking for those changes that maybe, just maybe, I would have seen in Holly earlier than being woken up at 1 a.m. by a seizuring dog. Our senior wellness program is going to consist of every 4-month increments. The first visit is going to be a full physical exam. We're going to do full blood work and urinalysis. The second visit at 4 months, we're going to take radiographs, we're going to take blood pressures, we're going to take eye pressures, and we're going to do a little mini panel. Because remember, 4 months to us could be a year to a pet. And then at the next visit, the third visit, we go back to our standard full blood work, urinalysis, physical exam. So I hope that by looking at your pet in these 4-month increments, that we can find things that maybe we would have missed had we waited longer. And to ease that concept for you pet parents, to make it easier, we are making that middle visit at a discounted price. About 30% or more off what normal pricing would be. I'm doing this because I want to do better medicine by you and your pets, and we want to really get this system going, because I don't want you to go what I went through and have a sudden onset of a terrible situation that possibly I could have found earlier. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to call us. 609-333-8686. Email us at info@barkmeowvets.com. And just ask us every time you come in. We'll be happy to discuss. Remember, everyone, love your pet like they love you, unconditionally. Have a great day. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh. Here. And everything comes full circle. So here's the latest member of our family who starred in many videos, like how she escaped and I got the whistle and other things. And most recently, she just had surgery. So history repeats itself. Things come full circle. She had a mast cell cancer removed from her side. She's about the same age Holly was when we did the same thing with her. So I'm definitely going to be monitoring her, and for sure she's going to be enrolled. She's not a senior yet, but for sure she's going to be enrolled in the program when it happens. And just because, like I said, that she's the daughter of a veterinary professional, she's going to get a lot of workups done. Right, little one? Yeah, I know I love you too. Wow. Okay, hopefully that worked. Oh, you weigh a ton. Oh, good girl.